Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Woodward English live podcast. You could say hello, everyone. Great to see you. Hello, Ange. Hello, Kaline. You got water? Sweet. That's what we want. Today, we're going to look at 30 phrasal verbs associated with relationships so you can know how to fall in love and fall out of love and get into lots of trouble. So let's begin. How has your week been? Just while we're waiting for everyone to arrive, how has your week been? I hope you had a good week. It's the reason we're doing these live streams about the last two. Yes, the last one is about idioms about love, and this one's about phrasal verbs about relationships because it's February and that is what we do. Okay, so let's begin. You are here to learn something and probably have a bit of fun too. Let's go to here. Let's start off with the very first phrasal verb about relationships. So number 1, meet up. Meet up means to meet someone, usually socially. For example, we met up for coffee. They met up after work. So meet up is when you get together with someone and you go to a place, or usually outside of your home or outside of work. Normally you go to a cafe, a bar, to a park or somewhere like that, but to join together after often a period of time apart. So we met up for coffee and it's relaxed, it's social. Hello, silly banger, great to see you. Okay, that's the first one. We're going to go through these today because we've got, I think, 30. We have 30 different phrasal verbs to help you learn. Next one. Number 2, hit it off. This is a great one. It means to like each other immediately. When two people meet for the first time normally, and they like each other immediately. For example, we hit it off immediately. So Ange and I, we saw each other and it's like, oh no, not you two again. No, it's like we hit it off because we had a laugh, our same sense of humor, and everything is very, just we're immediately enjoyed each other's company. Hey, Umi, great to see you. 8 o'clock in Japan. Ouch. Oh, that's not too bad. Not too bad. I remember some other times it was even earlier. So we hit it off straight away. It means we had a good connection. A good connection. That's a great one. A good connection. I didn't expect it, but they really hit it off. So they sort of like each other and they have this good connection. Usually because there are similar things together that are similar, they have similar interests and things like that. Next one. Have you had this happen to you where you got together with someone and you hit it off immediately? Yeah. Hey, Lita. Hey, Jessica. Great you could join in. Next one. Number 3. Ask out is to invite someone on a date. You say, would you like to come on a date with me? For example, he was nervous when he asked her out. It's like, oh no, I don't want to say because she might reject me. No. He was nervous when he asked her out. Another example, she finally asked him out. Yes, ladies, you can ask people out too. It's not just the guys. So to ask out is to invite someone on a date. Can you remember the last time you invited someone out? And Andrew will say, it was 28 years ago. Sometimes happens. Hey, hello, Patu. Hello. Everyone, a lot of new people in here today. From Romania too. Cool. So let me know where you're watching from. So when was the last time you asked someone else? How did you feel? How did you feel when you went to ask them out? Were you nervous? Were you like, they're going to say yes because I'm just so awesome. I'm the best thing ever. Or so how have you felt? Italy. Cool. But you don't, like, you can actually can you be like a husband and wife and ask them out, do you want to go out on a date? It's normally outside of being in a relation, outside of being already in a relationship. Because I'll just say, Ange, come on, let's go. Jorge Molina, Talca. That's where everything happens, in the hospital, and the legend of Talca is even known here in New Zealand. The first COVID case. Just saying, it's world famous, Talca. Mexico. Which part of Mexico? Brazil. Oh, I love hearing where everyone's watching from. Okay, but how do you ask someone else? It's like, you come with me. No, how can you ask someone? That's probably another lesson. That's another lesson. I don't know. I don't do those types of things anymore. Next one, number 4, go out with. This is a great one. To go out with means to date someone, to have a romantic not a romantic interaction. That can have misleading. It's like you can go on a date, like to a restaurant or to a special place. For example, they've been going out for 6 months. They've been dating for 6 months. So to go out doesn't necessarily mean just to go on a date to a restaurant. It can also mean to be dating, or to be boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is, together for a period of time. They've been going out for 6 months. They're not married yet. They're not engaged, but they've been going out. Are you going out with someone right now? Are you going out with someone right now? Or are you married? She's going out with someone new. Oh, no way. She's going out with someone new. Oh, that's the gossip. Oh, she's going out with someone new. So it's like you've gone on a date and then you've had more, and you're sort of like more in a relationship. That's what it means. The wet hot dog. Okay, and the next one. Number 5, get together. To get together is a very common phrasal verb. You use it all the time in English, and it means to spend time socially. They got together for a drink. It does not mean a loving or affection or romantic connection or anything like that. No, we got together with our friends. There's no romance or anything. It's just you spend time socially. So you can use it for a lot of different situations like that outside of romance too. But it is always spend time, or to use your time socially. So they got together for a drink. Yeah, they got together, no romance. After work, let's go get together for a drink, and we'll have a drink of water. We should get together again soon. Yeah, that's right. And then you never talk to each other for the next 5 years. We should get together, spend time socially doing something. Next phrasal verb is to fall for, is to start loving someone. Not intensely, but maybe like the first drops of love start flowing through your veins. But in this verse, yes, definitely give examples in the chat. For example, she fell for him very quickly, like started like having this attraction. This attraction could be mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever. It's just this attraction very quickly, to fall for someone. I didn't expect it. Oh, the next one. I didn't plan to, but I fell for her. Exactly. I fall for her every day. So if you can think of examples of these, put them in the chat, because this is not just about me talking. It's about you trying to also use these words, because you will see this. If you don't use it, you'll forget very quickly. So try and give examples of these different phrasal verbs. If you're watching this when it's not live, type them in the comments or write them in a book and try and apply them, because that's how you learn new vocabulary, is using it. Very important. Don't just passively watch. Remember our very first lesson this year about how to learn English? Don't be passive. Use the language. Very important. Number 7. To be into. To be into is to like someone romantically. Now, something might not normally be happening between the two people. For example, he's really into her, or I'm really into her. Like I really attracted romantically. I like someone romantically. They don't know I exist. But it's this to like someone in a romantic way. I don't think she's into him anymore. No. Okay. I'm liking these examples because the best ones appear on screen. Here we go. This one here. I'm too old to fall for someone. Never. There are people that are 60s, 70s, 80s and they fall for someone else just like magic. The problem is if they're already married, that's a big problem. So yeah, be careful. I fell for him at first sight. It was like love at first sight too. I fell for him at first sight. Yeah, that's another possibility. What else we got there? Yeah, so are you into someone at the moment? Are you into someone at the moment? There's like, there's someone that I like, sort of like I want to be more than friends, but more romantically. You can use it in that situation. That's a good one. Are you into rock music? That's a good one. And like, you're not necessarily romantically, okay, it is romance. It is a love. It is an intense love for rock music. Yeah, you could say it like that. But this is a good conversational icebreaker, you could say. Like, are you into rock music? And then, no, I like country music, or I like classical music, or whatever. I say, are you into rock music? Yes, I am. Got the long hair to prove it. You don't need long hair to prove it, but anyway. So these are great examples. Next one, number 8. Go out together means to be a couple. They go out together, which means they're boyfriend, girlfriend, or something like that. They're not married, but they're going out together. They are a couple in a relationship. They started going out together in August. That's another example. They started going out together in August, which was like about 4 or 5 months ago. So to just like to be a couple, to be, like boyfriend, girlfriend, or girlfriend, whatever you like. Okay, next one. Number 9. Here goes. Get along or get along with. They're both possible, depends on what comes next. To get along is a great phrasal verb, which means to have a good relationship. For example, they get along really well. Like the brother and sister, there's no romance there, or I hope not. There's no romance there. And it's like they get along very well. They have this good relationship. It can be with your parents, or can be with your in-laws. So I get along well with my mother-in-law. Does she get along well with me? Maybe. I get along really well with her family, my wife's family. Okay. Who do you get along with? Your in-laws, your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, your brother-in-law, your sister-in-law. It's like the family of your partner, of like my wife. Her mother is my mother-in-law. Her father is my father-in-law. Her brother is my brother-in-law. Okay. So that is, that's what in-laws are. So do you get along with your in-laws if you're married? Or sometimes people jokingly say it when they're like just boyfriend and girlfriend. is like they say, oh, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, even though you're not married. Sometimes people joke about it, but yeah. You can also get along well with your co-workers. That's another one. So it's not necessary to be romance or anything like that. It can be people you work with, your co-workers. Another way to say co-workers is, I forgot. No, yes. Workmates. Workmates. You can say co-workers or workmates. They're both possible. Workmates is probably a little more informal. I get along well with my husband. I hope so. Do I get along? Do Ange and I get along with each other? What does Ange say? I get along with my colleagues at work, in my work. Yep, that's another. Colleagues is another one, but colleagues is a lot more more formal and probably more professional. So we have co-workers, neutral, it can be everyone. Workmates, a little more informal. And colleagues is probably a bit more formal and more in a professional environment. Like if I'm working in my laboratory, creating a Frankenstein's monster or something, whatever. They are my colleagues, the people that I work with. So you have workmates. That was the other one that I mentioned. Thank you for typing that one, Ange. Do we get along? Do we get along with each other? Are we compatible? I don't know. I'm still deciding after 20-something years of being married. Anyway, so get along with. Next one. Number 10. The phrasal verb, move in or move in together. They moved in together last year. What does it mean? It means they start living together as a couple. Not necessarily married. Sometimes you're married, but sometimes you're not married. You move in because you're a couple and you go to a house and you pay. Hopefully you divide maybe the expenses or the costs, and you both cook and you prepare and you do this type of married life type thing, but you just move in together instead of living with your parents. My scary face. What about my scary face? What's that one? Get along with. Okay, so another one. We're thinking of moving in together. We're thinking of moving in together. It's like being in a house with your partner. Next one. 11. This is a good one. To settle down. It means to stop dating casually and start a stable life. It's like, you've had maybe lots of girlfriends, lots of boyfriends, lots of partners or whatever, but now I want to settle down. I want to, I've had enough of those crazy things. I want to have one partner and maybe a house and kids and dogs and chickens or whatever. Okay, he wants to settle down. Maybe he has a partner now or a girlfriend or whatever and decides, yes, I want to settle down with you because you are actually a nice person and you got lots of money. I don't know. They want to settle down. She's not ready to settle down yet. Oh, she's enjoying her single life. People sometimes like that too. She's finally ready to settle down and get married. Yeah. So settle down normally involves getting married too. Not always, but in general. So Bill and Anne decided to settle down and start a family. Exactly. Great example there. So they went to start, and often, I don't know about nowadays, I don't know what the young people think, but traditionally people would start a family. Another one is, he fell for her lie. No, that's another one. That was the first one. He fell for. That's another definition of it. At the moment, I'm only giving one of the definitions. This is a good one. My friend always tells his son to settle down. The difference between say and tell is you say something. Say something. I said it was cold, but I said it was cold. I say something. But you tell someone something. You say something. You tell someone something. I said it was cold. I didn't specify the person I was talking to. I said it was cold. I told him it was cold. I told, in the direction of a person, him, it was cold. So say and tell, there's a little difference. But it's a very good one. My friend always tells his son to settle down. Exactly. That can also be used. Settle down is like when you want someone to calm down, like with their little kids, like settle down, calm down. That's another meaning. Because remember, there are different meanings. There's more than one meaning for some of the phrasal verbs. So that was another one. Settle down, calm down, children, calm down. So if you're at school and you're a teacher and you say settle down to the kids, you're not telling the kids, okay, time to stop being casual dating young children. Stop that. You got to get married and have a house and kids. So no, it's a completely different meaning. Calm down. Oh, I'm really into who. Okay, silly banger. You might want to push the live button. Advance. Say you're at the same slides as us. He wants to settle down. He's not ready to settle down now. Next one, number 12. Stick together. Stick together means stay united. Continue to support each other. Stick is when two things you put together and it's like glue. It's like, and you try and pull it apart and it's still like a bit of a connection. If you have ice cream and you have eating ice cream in summer and the ice cream goes all down your hand, your arm, your hand and your arm. And if you touch your skin, what happens? Like, it is sticky. Sticky. It's like, that is sticky. And to stick together is to stay together, continue to be together. So my example sentences, they stuck together during hard times, difficult times. They stuck together. They stayed together during these times. Families need to stick together. It's interesting how society's changing over time. So families need to stick together. Here we go. Here's a good example. Thanks, Ange. We always stick together through tough times. Exactly. And we cry together in the corner. We stay together crying in the corner. Okay, next one. Number 13. Care for. To care for means to love or feel affection for someone. For example, she really cares for him, feels love or affection for him. And it's not always love, but normally it's like this very deep feeling of affection. He still cares for her deeply. Yeah. Is it someone that you care for? Nah, just myself. Yeah. So to care for is another phrasal verb about relationships. Another one. Next example. Depend on. To depend on. When we're talking about relationships, it means to need emotional support or help. They depend on each other. I need you and you need me. It's this we need the support, often emotional support. He depends on her for support right now because he's having a difficult time and he depends on her to help him through these difficult situations. So depend on, or sometimes depend upon. That's another one. Here we go. This is a good one. I cared for her when she was under the weather. Under the weather, a great idiom. And to be under the weather means you're not feeling, you don't feel well, you don't feel good, maybe a little depressed, a little down. It's just like, I feel under the weather. Sometimes because you're physically unhealthy, because you got a cold or something like that, or mentally also, you're just under the weather. Both possibilities. So I cared for her when she was under the weather. Great example, that one there. The next one. Argue over, or you can say argue about. They're both possible. And the meaning of argue over or argue about means to disagree or verbally fight about something. My example sentences: all families seem to argue over money or about money. They're both possible. They argued over whose turn it was to do the dishes. It's your turn. No, it's your turn. They argued over whose turn it was. Is it my turn or your turn? So, yeah, argue over, disagree and verbally fight. I've got another example here of, is it this one here? My patients, with a T, another T at the end. My patients depend on me all day. All day. Don't need the during. During the day. My patients depend on me during the day. Or my patients depend on me all day. So it's like one or the other, not during with all. We don't usually say that. And remember, patience is with TS at the end. Great example. I love that. They argue over inviting the in-laws. That's another example. Sometimes couples have problems with the in-laws. Like, no, I don't want your mother to come here. No, I don't want your father to come here. I don't want to see your family. They argue over, like for Christmas or some other celebrations, is like, are they going to come here? Or are we going to go there? Or want to be with your ones or my ones? So people sometimes start arguing over those things. Great example there. Next one, number 16. Fall out with. This is a good one. Have an argument and stop being friendly. You can have an argument and next day, we're brothers. We're great again. But to fall out with is you have an argument and then, nope, stop being friendly, stop talking. I'm going to ignore your calls. I don't want to know that you exist. This example, they had been friends for years, but they fell out recently. So they're not talking to each other recently. And it's over stupid things. Sometimes happens, or sometimes just necessary because maybe the other person wants to take advantage of you, or you take advantage of them, and they're like, I don't want any more. So they have an argument about it, and they had a falling out. So they'd been friends for years, but they fell out recently. Next one. I didn't want to fall out with you over something stupid. So just give me all of your chocolate. Simple. And there's going to be no more argument. Give me your chocolate. Everything will be fine. Otherwise, you don't exist. Ooh, that's something I think I've already got it coming up, or we mentioned. After years of marriage, they fell out of love. That happens a lot. You hear people, it's like, I just don't like him or her. It was like with Andrew, like always like, excited to see each other. But yeah, people just fall out of love because of routines. And welcome to the I'm your psychologist today, and we're going to talk about your relationship. I have no medical professional degree. I'm just going to invent things right now. After years of marriage, they fell out of love. Yeah, so that happens sometimes, I think, out of routines. Ooh, she fell out with her best friend last year. Oh, are they together again? or they're talking again, because you can fall out with a person, and then after a period of time, after maybe months or years, you can like be connected again or start talking to each other again. It's not for eternity. No, it's just for ever. Can be for months or years, or maybe never again you speak. So yeah, so that is another one. Great example. We've got another one. You've got two great phrasal verbs in this one, Umi, about relationships, and one of them's coming up. If you fall out with your friends, like you have a disagreement or argument with your friends, you should make up quickly. To make up, we're going to see in a moment, is like to overcome a bad, well, we'll see it in a bad situation, a bad, something terrible or incorrect happened, and then you try and get together again. Next one is number 17, breakdown. Now, just about relationships in general, not just your car that stops working, but in relationships, it's to stop working emotionally. My car broke down to stop working, but my car doesn't have emotions. Or does it? And I've been ignoring my car's emotions all of these times, all of this time. Trust slowly broke down, like stopped working, stopped happening. Their relationship broke down completely. Oh, it stopped working, and emotionally, like they just didn't want to talk to each other or anything like that. But more often than not, use it about your car not working or just something not working in general. 18. Oh, this one's a good one. Drift apart. To slowly become less close. Now, to drift is a verb by itself. It's a verb that refers to, for example, you have a piece of wood or a boat on the water, and it just slowly goes with the float, floating with the flow of the water. It is drifting. Someone's in the something is in the river, and they drift with the river. It just goes with the flow. Now, to drift apart is I go in my direction and you go in your direction, and we become less close. So they drifted apart over time. Another thing that happens sometimes in relationships, they drift apart because they're so accustomed to doing their own things in their own lives, they forget that they're together and do things together. The first example, they drifted apart over time. So sad that. As children, we were very close, but as we grew up, we became older. Another phrasal verb. As we grew up, we just drifted apart because we didn't like putting little marbles up our nose anymore like we did when we were younger. Another one. Ooh, after moving to different countries, the love and care drifted apart. Yeah, because sometimes when you're not being physically or being able to have interaction with the person, you can do it over videos, or like you can video chat or something like that, or talk to each other all of the time. But sometimes people drift apart, especially if they're living in other countries, if it's a superficial relationship. Oh, oh, this one here, this is a good one. They didn't fight, they just drifted apart. Oh, and they happen. So like some people like, no, we had this argument, we fought, and then we separated instantly. That's one way of finishing a relationship. But sometimes people that don't fight, they don't argue, they're very passive, they're very, I don't know, maybe too nice, and they just start slowly doing less things together. Maybe be interesting. We should do a like a show or something like that where we just talk about, philosophize and talk about things. And you give your thoughts, I give your thoughts, just where you can practice English. I think that'd be great. Maybe one of these live ones will do something like that. Okay, next one. Number 19. Oh, to cheat on. Don't do this at home, folks. Means to be unfaithful, is to be with another person who is not your partner, who is not your husband, who is not your wife or boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. It is you are with, this is my wife, but I'm also with another person. It could be once, it could be many times, doesn't matter. That is called unfaithful. So to cheat on is the phrasal verb of being unfaithful. She found out he had cheated on her and set fire to his car. I don't know, whatever. She found out that he had cheated on her, been unfaithful, been with another person. And then crazy things can happen. She admitted she had cheated on her partner. Oh, I know. She admitted she had cheated on her partner. At the Olympics, like 2 days ago, that person who won one of the medals in some skiing down the hill thing, he won a medal and he says, and he had this confession, I'm going to tell the world that I cheated on my girlfriend, but I still love her. And I was like, what a crazy thing to happen. And wow, that's just like, wow. Anyway, I don't know. What did you know about that? The Olympic person who won the Winter Olympics medal? I don't know if it was gold or not. And then in his speech, his interview, he just talked about, yes, I like someone, but I was unfaithful last week or 2 weeks ago. I don't know when. What a crazy thing. Yeah, that was so sad. Terrible, because at the same time, it's everyone in the universe now knows what happened. You don't know who the person was, but yeah. All right, can we say a person is a cheat or a cheater? The person is a cheater. Without using swear words, I have difficulty trying to think of a way to say that. He is a cheater. Usually say cheater. Because if you say he is a cheat is when you're playing a card game or a board game or something like, you're a cheat. It's usually those types of games, but he is a cheater. Can also refer to the games and everything like that, but it's also can be associated with being unfaithful. Oh, exactly. So usually the person that does that is a cheater without being vulgar or swearing. I should do that for the channel members, which reminds me, today we're going to remind me at the end when I'm about to say goodbye, I'm going to gift out another 5 channel memberships so you can see the members videos that are not public. It's just for the members and things like that. So yeah, that would be good. So I'm going to give that at the end of the live stream, 5 of them. Oh, there was something else here. I said, oh, here we go. Who needs to go to a shrink when we got Rob? I know. I'm going to really mess up your life too. A shrink is an informal way of saying psychologist. Yeah, so it's like a very informal way of saying psychologist. So yeah. Yes, I can do that. I could do that so much. Hello there. Oh, okay. So this is another way. Okay, cheat, like to cheat by itself. I cheated myself by eating chocolate when I was on a diet. I don't know how you don't know how you do that. I mean, it's just natural. Chocolate just, I said, no, I'm not going to eat chocolate. It's sort of like just jumps along the table and into my mouth. I didn't do anything. But here the phrasal verb is cheat on. And that refers to a relationship and being unfaithful. Whereas the one you're saying is also I cheated, which was like, were you being unfaithful with the chocolate? Yes. No, you're just like, means you do not follow the rules. You do not follow the rules. What are you looking for? You're looking for the... Okay. And so what else? Next one is 20. To let down. To let down means to disappoint. She felt completely let down, which means she felt completely disappointed. You really let me down when I needed you, which means you really disappointed me when I needed you. Can you think of a situation, except for you, Ange, can you think of a situation where you've been let down? Otherwise, Ange is going to be like, you did this, you did this, you did this, you did this. No, that could never happen. So to let down means you're disappointed. I've been let down by, you can be let down by your partner, your romantic partner, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, but you can also be let down by friends, because this is relationships in general. Or sometimes like a co-worker let me down. Can also be used that my co-worker disappointed me, or my workmate or my colleague disappointed me, let me down, because she said the report was going to be ready today, but didn't have it ready. So she let me down, or he let me down. So it can be used in different situations like that. Next one, 20. We've already seen 20 phrasal verbs. We've got another 10 more. Break up. This is a common phrasal verb. To break up means to end a relationship. For example, didn't you know they broke up last year? That's awkward, because it's like you're at a party or something, like, oh, how's Susan? We broke up. Awkward, uncomfortable. Second example. My girlfriend has broken up with me. My girlfriend ended our relationship. Yeah. My girlfriend has broken up with me. She says, out of here. So, that's another. These are good examples. The empanadas I had the other day were a complete letdown. So here we have a letdown. This is the noun form. A letdown. Something is a letdown. Great example. And here we have the phrasal verb, to let down. So the empanadas, like the little pastry type things similar to pies, but so delicious. Oh, I love empanada de camarones. Oh, the shrimp and cheese empanadas. Oh, my mouth is watering. Okay. So the empanadas I had the other day were a complete letdown. They disappointed me. Exactly. That's a great example. Another one. You tried to get me to sing. I saw what you did. Umi. I almost fell for that. I almost did it. Don't let me down. No. Look, we've got no viewers now. I started singing. 0. Yeah. So that's a song. Exactly. Don't let me down is like, don't disappoint me. So coming back to here, they broke up after 8 years together. Oh, that's sad always sad when that happens. Yeah. Rob makes empanadas. I do. I make empanadas. I make the best empanadas this side of the mountain. I'm very good. One of these days I'm going to record my empanada making sessions, and I'll put it up on one of my other YouTube channels, or that Chilean CL or something like that. We'll see. Break up. End a relationship. Just trying to think of any other examples. Yeah, that's enough. Oh, another way of saying break up is split up. But usually break up is like, what? Like someone causes it, and split up is usually the two decide to end a marriage, to separate. You can break up with your boyfriend, but you can't split up with your boyfriend or girlfriend. We split up. Yeah, you could do. Yeah, you could do. But normally it's associated often with marriage. They decided to split up. Yep. My parents split up when I was young, when I was minus 9 months old. Oh. My parents split up when I was young. They separated when I was young. Yeah, happens. And just making hints. Yes, I know she is. She's making it. I know. She's like, now she's like, okay, whose fault? Who started talking about empanadas? Silly banger. Okay. Where's the block button? Where's the block button? Where's the ban button? You're getting me into trouble. So, no, to split up, good question. Split up. Okay, you've saved yourself from the empanada drama. Empanada drama. Anyway, is split up and fall apart the same? No, they're different. Split up is like to separate as a couple. It's like more emphasis on the separation. It's like dividing into two different paths, two individuals. Whereas fall apart is more like when a relationship falls apart. It's like slowly, like little by little, things happen and it disintegrates, falls into different pieces. It falls apart, but they can still be together. Their marriage is falling apart, but they're still together. But once they decide no more, they split up or they break up. But normally split up when it's marriage. But a great, just saying. Next one, 23. Walk out on. Oh, no. Walk out on means to leave someone suddenly, to live somewhere else. He walked out on his family after being forced to make so many empanadas. He walked out and he couldn't take it anymore. Okay, well, I shouldn't be laughing about this. This is a terrible thing, but that's what I do. This is why I get into trouble as a teacher all the time. I laugh about things you're not supposed to laugh about. Okay. Serious. He walked out on his family. Okay, this is a terrible thing. He just decided to go. She walked out on me for someone with more money, someone that had more than $2 in his bank account. Wasn't difficult. Everyone's got more than me. She walked out on me for someone with more money. Yeah. So that happens too. It's like to leave someone suddenly. I didn't expect it. I wasn't expecting it. And it's when you live in the same house or apartment or whatever, you're living together and then they walk out on you. Usually that situation, not really when you're boyfriend, girlfriend, unless you're living together. Yeah. Her parents split up when she was a child. That's just a sentence, to be clear. I'm not a gossiping person. Yeah, I'm not gossiping at all. Okay, next one to walk out on is move on. Move on, carry on. Oh, we'll come back to this one here, walk out on. She got so fed up. A great phrasal verb, that one. I'll explain it in a moment. With his attitude that she walked out on him. Walked out on him, I would use. She got fed up with his attitude. Fed up is like accumulation of frustration and I cannot take it anymore. And I say, no more, no more. I'm fed up. I don't want any more. Up to here. Okay. So when you're fed up with something, it's like, I'm fed up. I cannot handle anymore. I don't want anymore. I think we talked about this in another recent episode. We use it to be fed up with, I think. Anyway, fed up with his attitude. So she walked out, possible, or specifically walked out on him. Fall apart, meaning to break down or stop working, also to feel very upset. Split up, meaning to end a relationship or separate. Thank you, Ange. Next one. walk out on, move on. That's what we're talking about. To continue life after a breakup. To continue life after a breakup. It took time, but she moved on. He's trying to move on with his life. Because when there's this breakup, sometimes it's like, no, or yes. It depends on who's doing it. But then after that, you need to move on. You need to continue with your life. You need to continue with your knife. You need to continue with your life. He's trying to move on with his life. Oh, great example, Kaline. It's time to move on and start a new chapter. Exactly. It's time to move on. Stop trying to do live YouTube videos. You need to move on, Rob. It's not working. Okay, next one. They remind me, someone the other say, why do you laugh all the time? And in the live things, it's like, because I have fun. I enjoy life. I'm not a grumpy old fart like some people. Ooh. They moved on with their lives after they went different ways, separate ways. Yep. They moved on with their name lives. Not too sure about the name part, what that means. They moved on with their lives after they went separate ways. Different ways. We normally say separate ways. You go, when two people finish relationship, they go their separate ways. They go in different directions. We normally say separate ways. It's like the collocation, like they like the way that they're supposed to be joined together, connected always. Next one, 25. Get over. To emotionally recover from something. He hasn't got over her yet. They separated and he hasn't got over that separation. I haven't recovered emotionally after she left me to go to the bathroom. No, like separate definitively. It has taken me months to get over her. Yes, I still think about her. Yes, like to recover emotionally. Sometimes it can take weeks, months, years, sometimes 10 minutes, depends. Next one, to get over. 26. This is the one, make up. To become friends again. I'm just trying to think. Also in a relationship. Yeah, with your partner too, you make up. They argued, but they soon made up. Yep. We made up after talking things through. You need to talk about things and then you can get back together again, become friends together, friends again or partners again. Yeah. Ooh, I can't get over. That's a different definition there. I can't get over how pretty she is. It's like saying I can't get over is like saying I can't understand. I can't get over. I can't understand. I can't. Yeah, I can't. Like it amazes me. It amazes me. Yeah. I like all of these different other examples that you're giving. Okay, so the makeup we've talked about. Good one. They argued, but they made up the next day. Exactly. They're just like, no, it's not necessary to continue to be angry. 27. Oh, now here we go. Andrew's got one too. They always fight. But quickly make up. Are you recording Andrew and I's conversation? Andrew and I, we sort of like fight and make up like 500 times a day. That's what happens when you work together 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It happens. So sometimes, yeah, like to fix things is like you can fix that situation, usually after a fight or difficult times or something like that. So yeah, after fixing things, we talk things through. Next one, get back together. Oh, to restart a relationship, which means to start a relationship again. They got back together after a break. They separated for maybe I don't know, a few months, a couple of years, and then they got back together. Wow. It's like, I think we need to have time apart because there's someone else I like. We need to have time apart. And sometimes they do that and then they get back together again. Happens. They got back together again after a break. Oh, here comes the gossip, Kalina. Oh, do you think they'll get back together again? I don't know. It was pretty serious. I mean, they separated, but do you think they will get back together again? Okay. Yeah. Get back together again. Another one, number 28. Work things out. Means to solve. That appears in one of the other things that someone wrote in here. So to work things out means to solve relationship problems. They're trying to work things out. They're trying to solve things, their problems in the relationships. Okay. Hey, great one. We got back together last summer. That's a good one. We got back together last summer. It's like, once summer's finished, no, we go back to our normal lives. Then we go back to the same beach every summer. And then they get back together. Great to see you here. How's everything there in Turkey? Remember, if you go click those, the emote icon, you got those special icons, being a member, like with hearts and everything like that. Do you think they'll get back? Oh, we've already talked about that one. Here it is. They decided to talk and work things out. Yes. But do you think people still do that in today's society? I have this feeling. Here comes, right, and continuing today's show with your fake psychologist. Do you think that people today don't try and work things out as much as in the past? Because I have the feeling today's like an instant society. Everything's instant. Everything's now. People become bored very quickly. They swap things. They separate quickly. They're not interested in trying to work things out, to try and solve relationships. Like, next. I've got another one on my dating app. On my dating app. There's another one. I don't care. Don't need to work things out. Do you think society is a little like that nowadays? What do you think? Let me know in the chat. Oh, they got back together after having a big beef. Oh, I saw that informal expression there. It's a good one. A big argument over an affair. Oh, they had someone who had the affair. Oh, that's a hard one to work things out with. If someone's unfaithful, they'll probably do it again. Yeah, so they might not work things out. We need to sit down and work things. We need to talk. Oh, there's an expression. I think we need to talk. Oh, it's like something bad. They're going to say something bad. They're going to either kick you out or something, or finish a relationship. That's that thing. We need to talk. Oh, anyway, here's things. Work things out. We talked for hours and worked things out. We've already done that one. Open up. Open up. It's not like with a saw and you open up your internal organs. No. Open up means to talk honestly about feelings. For example, she finally opened up to him. Like she was honest with her feelings. And she says, I hate you. I despise you. I have always hated you. Oh. She finally opened up to him. Another one. It took time for him to open up about his past because he's very quiet about what had happened to him in his past relationship or in the past. But finally, he opened up. And sometimes it's difficult to open up because you're vulnerable. Oh, we should do one of those radio shows because sometimes people are vulnerable. This is what happened when you're like over the age of 50. That's me. And we're over 50 years of age. This is what happens. You sort of know things. Sometimes the things you know are not correct, but you just know things. It took time for him to open up about his past. Oh, here's a good one. She keeps telling me to open up about my feelings for her. Do you really want to know what I think about you? Yeah, just it's best not to. She opened up between two jokes. Okay, maybe she opened up, like she felt more relaxed, so she opened up. That could also happen. Yep, she finds it hard to open up he finds it hard to open up about his feelings. Because it's the person that opens up. He opened up to her. Oh, me with these best gossipy examples. He opened up to her. He confessed. He was cheating on her. Cheating on, remember. No! He opened up. Yes, that Olympic medal winner. Anyway, next one. Number 30. Commit to means to give full emotional effort. He's ready to commit to the relationship. Yes, before he was just playing, he wasn't really interested, but he decided to commit the relationship. Or, and the second one, some people find it hard, difficult. Some people find it hard to commit to one person. Oh, yep. Younger people sometimes like, no, next. Or all of you. Yeah. Things change over time. So yes, like to commit to someone. I'm committed to just one person. Myself. Yeah, so these are the 30 phrasal verbs. And now yes, you know, it's very hard to commit to a diet. Stop reading my mind. I'm supposed to be the psychologist. I committed to the relationship completely. Exactly. So now what I'm going to try and do, hopefully it's going to work. I'm going to try and see if I can gift 5 channel memberships. I have to do it on my other computer. And if you have these channel memberships, I think the best part about it, apart from the videos I sometimes create about Rob in the real Rob in the real world, every now and then I'd like record something out in the universe and I just upload it with some little comment about a verb, a vocabulary word, or just something about New Zealand. And that's Rob in the real world. So sometimes I create those and just make them for our channel members. And they're short, like a minute or two sometimes, or seconds. Also, what else is there? We've got, and channel members also get these things. I'm going to put them in the chat. Hopefully I can do them all. So you got these options of lots of different emotes and emojis and things like that. There you go. Those are just some examples if you look at the chat right now. And you can just, if you want, you can just, I'm going to share the love. Look at all of this love there happening there. That's one of the cool things about being a channel member. Also, other cool thing is you help us. You help support us, which is cool. Okay, so engage with your audience. Is that, what's that? Start a question, a poll. Ooh, I can change it to a members only one. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Close. Let's go to this one. Show your support, membership gifting. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send out 5 gifts, memberships. I do not choose them. I'm not responsible for who it chooses. YouTube chooses the lucky winners. Often I think it's because of the what do you call it? How much you interact, maybe, if you're given likes or watch videos and things like that. Something along those lines, I think. YouTube chooses. I'm like, I hope, me personally, I'm going to talk about this with YouTube next week or something like that. I talked with the YouTube manager. I'm going to ask and say if it's possible for us to choose members in the chat. For me, I would love that, because I know the people I would like to choose, the people that interact all the time, that engage, they're in the chat, they participate. And all of this interaction in the chat type things, it helps our video reach other people. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do send now. Let's see. Is it going to happen? Let's see. And oh, there they are. Gifted Woodward English, gifted 5 Woodward English memberships. Hopefully someone we know. Liz Silva. Someone from maybe Korea, maybe from Japan. Someone. Anyway, congratulations to the 5 lucky winners. I seriously need to talk to YouTube about seeing if they can create it so we can choose who those 5 members are. But my plan is every month to give 10 memberships. So 5 in one live stream and 5 in another live stream. So maybe these people will interact. I have no idea. So anyway, hopefully they'll come in like you did. You come in from Turkey and everything like that. So yeah. So what else we've got there? So what other things would you like to see in our live streams? I would love to know from you what you'd like me or Ange and I to create in the live streams. Would you like more about phrasal verbs or more about some quizzes, some activities, practice, relax like a conversation, interaction with you? What would you like? I'm very interested to know because we always want to improve. We want to be able to help you. You take time to be here with us, which is, for us, we value a lot. So since you come here, what can we do to make these live streams more interesting? What can we do to make them more better or useful for you? Or you're just interested to come along and hear me say stupid things or to laugh or say stupid joke? I don't know. I'm very interested to know. Please let us know in the chat. And if you're watching this later, put them in the comments there. It'd be so cool to know all of these different things. So the next live show for now, remember to activate the notifications too. Yeah, because like we've got like 1 million subscribers, but the algorithm of YouTube now doesn't let people, our subscribers, know. It only lets people, sometimes they have the notification, sometimes even then. So yeah, please go click the notification bell for other ones. Subscribe to the channel, click the like button. You'll see all of those weird things happening. Anyway, I think that'll be it for now. Thank you everyone for joining in. Ange and I, we really appreciate everyone that comes in here and leaves comments and participates and writes sentences and examples in there. You don't know how much we really, really, really appreciate that. So thank you everyone for coming along today. And until next time, take care, stay safe, and as always, have an awesome day.